Hello, everyone. I'm Lopi Clint. Welcome to Inner Peace Time. As always, it's great to be here online with all of you, whether you're watching from Zoom, YouTube, or Facebook. So, hello again, everyone. Hello, Krista. Hi, Hero. Hi, Joyce, T, Kaisi, Wendy and John, BB, Audrey, and Evan. Thanks for joining here on Zoom. Also, hello, Lisa, Julie, and Terry on YouTube, and everyone watching on Facebook. Of course, if you are watching on Facebook, I am streaming to several pages at once. So if you don't see my face at the top corner, I can't see your comment right now. But as you guys all know, I always go back and reply. And it turns out I didn't realize that Facebook had changed their policy. So suddenly, a lot of my videos didn't actually go out to the other pages the past couple weeks. But it's okay. Now we're back on. Hello, Beverly. Thanks for joining in on YouTube. And oh, hello, Nui. Thanks for joining also. So, it's great to be. Oh, oh, hello, Sue on Facebook. I did not know that does that. That was different. um, so hello again, everyone, and it's great to be back. And I just went to Niagara Falls during winter. This is why the new background. So just something nice to share with you guys. It's quite beautiful, spectacular as usual. Niagara Falls is quite a wonderful waterfall to see. Also, it was cold and snowy, so wow, definitely a different flavor. So I hope you all have been practicing, as we know that meditation is so very wonderful, a wonderful practice, and something that really helps us as long as we keep up the practice. So I hope you all continue to do your homework and having relaxation and awareness in everything you do. Even though I was on my travels, I kept doing my homework also. It helps keep us in our calm no matter what obstacles may arise. It happens. But that is part of life. So when we have the obstacles, it's not, it's all horrible. Instead, it's just, oh, okay, something different today, and we'll be able to pass it just fine. So now, as we're back together again and get to meditate together, so remember, as we practice, only 2 steps: relaxation and awareness. So don't force, don't push, take your time. Hello, Nadine. Thanks for joining in. So, as we practice, as always, slow down, take your time, and remember, you can take breaks if you need to. You don't have to look perfect or be anything like that, because we meditate for inner peace, not Instagram. Meaning, you don't have to look perfect, you don't have to take pictures right now. Just be comfortable. So, is everyone ready for some meditation? Okay, then let's get into our perfect position, as I like to call it, because it's perfect for you. And when you're ready, gently close your eyes. Or if you're not quite ready, that's also why I have a video background, something nice to look at, as today is Niagara Falls. And once you're ready and your eyes feel at ease, let them gently fall, naturally, relaxingly. The way we close our eyes is very light and gentle, not to squeeze, not to force. As I always mention, meditation should never feel like work. It should feel like a mini vacation, an opportunity to relax your body and your mind. So let us start off with relaxation. Sit comfortably, any position that feels right to you, or at least that feels comfortable right now. And allow yourself to release and relax every muscle in your body. We call it a body scan. It's not really scanning to look for something, but more taking the time to release and relax every muscle in your body, from the top of your head down to the tips of your toes. And there's no need to rush, no need to force. Take your time. Whether you're brand new to meditation or you've been meditating for years, still take your time. And while many of you hear me say this all the time, it's not just a reminder for you all, it's also for myself. As I've been meditating for over 25 years, I still have to remind myself to slow down, take it easy. Sometimes we can't help it. It's just like when you know you're going somewhere, you get a little excited, and then you start to rush, unintentionally. But instead, we have to take it like a vacation. No rush. Enjoy. Take your time. Have the feeling like we have all the time in the world. There's no need to rush at all. And what's funny is, when we finally learn to slow down and stop, that's when our meditation progresses very quickly. But the more we try to force, try to make peace happen, it actually makes it much more difficult because we're unintentionally holding ourselves back. So take your time, slow down, relax your body, then relax your mind. So as we relax our body, remember it's also okay to move and make adjustments. Not everyone can sit down and be ready right away. With more practice, it might happen that way. But even with a lot of practice, it's still okay to move your body. We adjust so that we are comfortable, allowing us to keep going, to continue to go in deeper. While in the old way of teaching meditation, they would say, sit still, don't move. It's not incorrect, but how we perceive it today is very different from people hundreds of years ago. Hundreds of years ago, people were much more laid back, relaxed. In fact, sometimes too laid back. So what they needed was to focus. This way, they can gain that balance of relaxation and awareness. But nowadays, we have forgotten how to relax. We focus way too much. And if you don't believe me, notice that some people will plan, and even plan about planning, thinking about many outcomes that have not yet happened. This is overthinking, and many of us are guilty. And it's okay. It's how we've been trained. So since nowadays we have forgotten how to relax, and if we use the same advice as before, to sit still, don't move, when we hear these two phrases, we unintentionally add an extra step. But that step is incorrect. The step that happens is we tense up, trying to sit still. That is incorrect. Back then, they're already relaxed, so they just sit still and not move. It gave them just enough focus to get the balance that they needed. But nowadays, we need to relearn to relax first, to come back to a comfortable place, a comfortable state. And once we're comfortable, allowing our mind to be still, comfortably, relaxingly. And you start to achieve that inner peace, little by little. But of course, don't expect it to happen on your first try. It takes time, it takes practice. You might get a glimpse of it, and that's a great start. But after you've experienced it once, the new problem is to let go of that expectation of trying to make it happen. Because you can't make it happen. You have to let it happen. It's us learning to let go, let it be, to observe, experience, not expect. So as we practice, allow yourself to really feel like you're on vacation. I feel it's a great analogy to help us realize you don't have to do anything. The main thing is first, be comfortable. Relax your body, relax your mind. When you allow yourself to do these two things first, we're able to go inward easier. You're also able to sit longer, giving you more time to practice. As many of my friends have told me, practice makes progress. And as we continue to progress, you are guaranteed success. Just keep at it. Take your time. Relax your body. Relax your mind. And naturally, your mind may begin to wander, as this is the nature of the mind. It likes to think. It loves to think about everything. But just like a child loves to play, we know the child needs time to rest, just like our mind. So we bring our mind back to our center to slow down, take a break. And even if your mind continues to wander like a monkey, don't be annoyed or frustrated. You're still normal. It is the nature of the mind. The good thing is, now that you are aware of it, we can do something about it. Bring it back, little by little. One tool I recommend is to use a mantra. A mantra is a word, a phrase, or a sound. Something that helps you feel calm and peaceful, or at least relieved. The mantra we like to use: San Mo Arhan San Sam Mo Arhan. You can repeat this mantra in your mind as many times as you'd like, or use your own mantra, word or phrase. For example, relax, relájate, sabay, clear and bright. Use your mantra and your meditation object as your tools to help calm and soothe your mind, and to bring your mind back to your center, back to your object. Sam Mo Arhan. Sam Mo Arhan. Sam Mo Arhan. Now let us continue in silence, letting our mind be calm, clear, and peaceful. Remember, take your time. Don't force, don't push. As we continue to meditate, there will always be some seeming distractions, whether it be noise, experience, or feeling. Whenever these things happen, allow yourself to experience them. And just to enjoy rather than endure. For example, sounds and noises. Sounds in general are very neutral. They're only positive or negative, depending on how we feel about them. So one thing I tend to do when I hear a sound is I tend to smile. I don't think of it as a distraction or an annoyance. It is encouragement, a reminder to center myself, encouragement that I can do better. For example, a dog barking outside. I think of it as the dog saying it in his own language. You can do it. Remember to center. Or even an airplane flying overhead. It's an airplane full of people cheering me on. We can't always change the volume of the sounds, but we can change how we feel about them. And this is something that comes with practice, little by little. Just like our inner thoughts. Some thoughts will come and go. Some seem to want to stay. Some of them we don't want to stay. And this is where we use our mantra and our meditation object, our tools, to help calm and soothe your mind, allowing your mind to come back to the calm, even if it's just a little bit. As we practice more and more, it will get easier and easier. But we must take our time, allow it to happen naturally, comfortably. Sam mo arhan Sam mo arhan Sam Now, let us begin spreading loving kindness. Spreading loving kindness is like spreading out your heart, sending out good intentions to all beings. So let us visualize our object as we have been doing. And imagine that your object becomes crystal clear, clean, and bright. And at the center of your object, there is a bright light. This light is very special. All those who touch this light are instantly happier, healthier, and more at peace. So we let this light illuminate our bodies, filling our body with light. And let this light shine out from you, filling the room. Let this light spread far and wide, filling the city and the surrounding cities. Filling the state or province and the surrounding states or provinces. Filling the country and the surrounding countries, until filling the entire world and out throughout the universe. Thinking of our loved ones, our family, our friends, our close and distant relatives, our co-workers, acquaintances, all the people you know and all the people you don't know. To all sentient beings, all the animals in this world, and even thinking to the heavens, to our friends and relatives who have passed away, wishing well for every one of them. And as we are spreading loving kindness, let us make this wish together for us all to be happy, healthy, wealthy, successful, to gain wisdom, attain enlightenment, for world peace. Let us take a moment to make our own good wishes. Sope Buddha Parapata Pache Nanjayang Palang Arahanta Nanjate Jenarakam Pantami Sapaso Sapaputa Nupavena Sapatama Nupavena Sapasangha Nupavena Sattha Soti Bhavantu Te. And now, very gently and at your own pace, opening your eyes. Take your time as we slowly come back. You can take in a few deep breaths, do a little stretch if you'd like, as we slowly come back. How is everyone feeling? Take a moment to notice how you feel right now, especially compared to when we just started. Notice that difference. Sometimes it's very subtle, sometimes it's like night and day. Thing is, each time we practice, noticing what works, what doesn't work, that time for us to consider, to check and see. That way, we can always continue to improve. The things that are working well for us, do it again, as best you can. Things that aren't working so well, do our best to stay away from that as best we can. Thing is, we're always practicing, we're always adjusting. Sometimes it's a thought that tends to make us feel negative, or sometimes it's a situation that's happening right now in your life that you keep thinking about because it's happening literally right now. The thing is, whatever we're dealing with, we're always trying to find our peace, to regain that peace first. When we have our peace, we have that calm, we gain clarity, and that clarity helps us deal with whatever we're dealing with. So, as the end of the year is now coming, and this is the last one for this year at least, many of us tend to have New Year's resolutions. So one thing to remind you all, whenever you're about to do anything, we have to remember to first stop. As my master would say, at first it may be difficult to stop the mind, but be patient and calm, even though it may not be what we wish for. Wait happily. And there's good reason for this. Because most of the time, we are not patient enough. We are pushing our mind too hard, or whatever we're trying to do, we're pushing too hard, and then the mind starts to wander. If this happens, it's because the mind cannot stop due to us doing it the wrong way, the wrong technique. So that's why we have to learn to stop, or at least learn to slow down first. When we first stop, that's what allows us to move forward, to get better. But if you continue to keep on trying to rush through, trying to push through, there are many steps we may have missed along the way. So don't always try to rush. First, stop, slow down, calm your mind for a bit, and then move forward. Now this is what's one way that will help you be able to keep your New Year's resolution, or at least help you get better at whatever you're trying to do. Okay? So my little wisdom to share with you all before we go into questions. So, as always, I open the floor to you all. If anyone has any questions or wonders, feel free to turn on your mic if you'd like, if you're on Zoom. And I see a few questions on YouTube already, as always. So, let me say hello to some people first. Hello, Atapan. Hello, Can Nongbun Gatin. Who else came in? Also, hello, Beverly. You said hi on Facebook also. Okay, so Hakuzo has a question. Why do you think Buddhism has survived as a practice so long? Oh, just like many great religions, when the message is it's something that many people agree with, it makes it easy to keep going. Also, the wisdom in Buddhism is very universal. In fact, there are many things that we learn in Buddhism, or at least you can listen and understand from Buddhism and go, oh yeah, in your own religion, if you're not Buddhist, you'll see that there are other aspects that are very similar. In general, every religion, or you can say every practice really, they all teach how to find peace. It's just the different ways of how we do it. Sometimes it's more in tradition, or sometimes it's adjusted because of tradition, or due to the customs of that area where it originated from. As most of the Buddhist ceremonies, it's because Buddhism came from India, or really when India and Nepal were kind of the same country. So in that area. So a lot of the traditions come from that area. Yeah. So why did it stay longer? Or why was it able to stay long? Is because it's still relevant to today. We always have to look at the real message of religion, especially old religions. You can't go word by word because a lot of it doesn't translate well due to, you could say, pop culture, or how people look at everything now. And in fact, just 20 years ago, there are things that we said back then that don't work well today, right? So it's always about adjusting. Look at the core. What's the true meaning in which they are explaining? Okay. All right. Lisa has a question. Are you planning to stay in Canada this year? Yes, I am planning to stay in Canada. Although, even though my headquarters is now here in Canada, we are also planning to move to a new home. We're looking for a new place because we're currently renting this place. Not Niagara Falls. That's not where I am. This is a green screen. I mean the house that we're staying at here. We're planning to do a new place. The rent has got a little too high for us now, so we adjust. And then, but while my headquarters is here in Canada, I do have plans to be moving around in the U.S. at least for now. As of right now, Georgia was the quickest to contact me, so I'll be in Georgia during the month of February. And as of right now, April and May are unsure because I'm supposed to be going to take a poly test in California. So I will be in California, but I'll be studying. And because I'll be studying, I don't know if I'll be able to do class. I'll still have my equipment with me in case I can, but as of right now, it's not clear what my schedule will be like at the when I'm there. So at least let you guys know during those 2 months. I'll let you know in advance, of course. But I may have to close or temporarily be on break. Okay. Aw, Joyce says, thank you for the last meditation of 2024 with you on Saturday. May we all have good health, happiness, and peace. Absolutely. I absolutely agree. Okay. Oh, Beverly's asking where in Georgia? I'll be in Atlanta at our center in. I forgot the city exactly. I believe they're in Atlanta. It's our Atlanta, Georgia, or our Georgia Meditation Center. I'll be there. Okay. Oh, hello, Kaleem. Thanks for joining in. Okay. So, any other questions or wonders before we go? No worries. Sabai, sabai. Then, as this is the last class for this year, I'd like to give you all a blessing. May you all be blessed with happiness, good health, wealth, success in your life. May you be surrounded by good friends who will always guide you into light in times of darkness and in times of need. And when you close your eyes to meditate, may you attain inner peace easily and quickly in every lifetime. And may your New Year's be very filled with happiness and a lot of wonderful memories. So I hope you all keep up your practice. Even though this is the holiday season, believe me, especially during the holiday season, we need that time for some calm also. So remember, a little bit a day goes a long way. Keep up your practice. And of course, remember, a smile a day keeps the stress away. So everyone, keep smiling, and let's brighten up the world together. So for everyone on YouTube and Facebook, I'll see you guys next time. For those on Zoom, feel free to stay longer if you'd like to chat. Take care, everyone.